Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my ninth lesson of D3, chapter number 5, exercise 5C, that is about simple and compound interest. If you find any difficulty in understanding that what is simple interest and what is compound interest, how to calculate simple and compound interest, their formulas and basic rules, you have to watch the previous lesson, for which I'll give the link in the description box. Let's move to the solution of question number 16. Let me read the question from the book. Question 16 says, Roch deposited $20,000 in the bank that pays the simple interest at the rate 2.75% per annum. If the interest rate decreases from 2.75% to X percent per annum, he will receive $50 less. He will receive $50 less every year. Find the value of X. Okay, now let's move to the solution of the question, and let me write down the formula. That, as we know, that the formula for the simple interest is I equals to P R T upon 100. Now principal is 20,000, rate is 2.75, and what's the time period? Time period is 1 year upon 100. And now learn to make your calculation easy. These two zeros can go with these two zeros, and I will left with 200 multiplied by 2.75. Let me check the calculation. 200 multiplied by 2.75. 200 multiplied by 2.75 is 550. Now this is the interest which he is getting when he is investing at the rate 2.75%. Now when the interest rate has decreased to X percent, we have to find how much interest he will be getting. So let's mark it with I1. I1 and I2 will be equal to, principal is 20,000, interest rate is X, time period is 1 upon 20,000 and upon 100. Okay, this will be going, and I will left with 200x. 200x equals to I2. And now the question says that the interest will decrease, or he will receive $50 less every year. It means I1 minus I2 equals to 50. Now what I have to do, I have to make an equation. 550 minus 200x equals to 50. Shift 550 to other side, and my equation will take the form minus 200x equals to 500 minus 550. Okay, now take away 550 from 50, and I will left with 500. 200x equals to 200x equals to minus 500. Minus sign will be going with this minus sign, and x equals to 500 upon 200. These two zeros will be going, and x will be equal to 5 by 2, and x will be equal to 2.5%. So the interest rate, we have to find the interest rate. So rate will be 2.5%. I hope you are clear about this question. And let's move to the next question. And let me read the question first. Question says, the Tree Fang deposited $15,000 in an account that pays 5.6% compound interest per year. Find the total amount in the account after 6 years. 6 years if the interest is compounded monthly and half yearly. Okay, let's try to understand the question. Now, Rui Feng is depositing $15,000 in the bank account, which is giving 5.6% compound interest. We have to find the total amount in the account at the end of 6 years, okay, and when the interest is computed or compounded monthly or yearly. Here it's important to understand that as we are investing on the compound interest rules, so for monthly the formula for the compound interest is A equals to P into 1 plus R over 100 raised to power of n. And when we are investing on monthly basis, we have to see that for 6 years how many conversions we can make or how many times we can get the profit. So that will be n will be 12 multiplied by 6 or 72, and the rate will be divided by 12. Here it's important to understand. Okay, let's move to the solution of the question. Okay, and formula for the compound interest is amount equals to principal into 1 plus R over 100 raised to power of n. Now principal amount will be replaced by 15,000, 1 plus rate, that is 5.68 upon 12 multiplied by 100, and the conversion periods will be 6 multiplied by 12. These two are really important points that you have to understand, that why I'm doing this 6 multiplied by 12 and why I'm dividing the rate by 12, because we are investing on the rule of monthly investment. So what I will be doing, I will have the expression with me, 15,000 into 1 plus 5.68 upon 1200 raised to power of 72. When I'm dividing 5.68 divided by 1200, this gives me, okay, let me write the calculation. 15,000 and 1 plus 0.00004 and 7 raised to power of 72. Okay, and then what I have to do, 15,000, and then I have to add 1 to this value, and I will have 1.0047004 and 7 raised to power of 72. Now I have to use the calculator efficiently. Okay, this 1.0047, close the bracket and cap, and 72, and this will give me 15,000 into 158,401 and 6. Okay, I have to round off my value. 1.4016 multiplied by 15,000, and this will give me 21,024. So the amount that he will be having at the end of 6 years will be, that is $21,024. I hope you are clear about this situation. I'm going slow so that you can understand the question easily. Okay, and let's move to the next part of the question, where he is depositing the money on the rule of half year investment plan. Okay, so it means what we can do is that we have to think that for half year plan, for 1 year we can get the profit twice, interest twice, and for 6 years we can get the interest 6 multiplied by 2 means 12. So in the second part, as we are investing on the half yearly plan, so for 6 years we can have total conversion periods, n will be equal to 12, and rate will be divided by 2. Okay, so let's move to the second part of the question, and again the formula will remain same, that A equals to P into 1 plus R over 100 raised to power of n, and then principal is 15,000. 1 plus rate is 5.68 upon 2 multiplied by 100. Up to take the raise 6 multiplied by 2. It's really important to understand this point, that why we are multiplying 6 by 2 here and why we are multiplying 6 by 12 here, because over there we are using the monthly investment and here we are using the half yearly plan. So in 1 year we can have the interest twice, and for 6 years we can get the interest 6 multiplied by 2 times, and it will be 15,000 and 1.68 upon 200. 1 plus 5.68 upon 200 raised to power 12, and 5.68 divided by 200, this gives me 0.0284 plus 1, and it will become 15,000 and 1.0284 raised to power 12. I have to take the power 12 of this number, 1.0284, close the bracket, and raise 12, and this will give me 15,000. Let me move towards this side. Amount equals to 15,000 multiplied by 1.399, and then next is 4. Okay, 1.3994 multiplied by 1512 zeros, and this will give me 20,991. So the amount that he will be getting for this investment will be 20,991. I hope you are clear about this question, and let's move to the next question, and let me read the question from the book. Question says, Mr. Tan invested $5,000 in an endowment fund for 5 years. The fund pays an interest compounded yearly. At the end of 5 years, he receives a total amount of $5,800. Find the interest rate. It means for this question we have to find interest rate. We are given with the amount that he is having after 5 years, and we are given with the principal amount. So let's move to the solution of the question. Okay, and we know the formula for the compound interest is amount equals to principal into 1 plus r over 100 raised to power of n. Okay, now amount which is given in the question is 5,800. 5,800 equals to principal is 5,000, and 1 plus rate we have to find upon 100, and for how much period, how much time, at the end of 5 years, so n will be replaced by 5. So in order to get value of r, first of all I have to shift 5,000 to other side. 5,800 upon 5,000 equals to 1 plus r over 100 raised to power of 5. Now what I have to do, 5800 divided by 5,000, and this gives me 1.16 equals to 1 plus r over 100 raised to power of 5. Recall the concept of the subjective formula. The letter that we want to make the subjective formula is inside this power 5. So I have to remove this power 5. So I'll be taking power reverse of this power or fifth root on both sides. So this will take the form 1 by 5 equals to 1 plus r over 100 and 5 dot 1 by 5. In this way I can get rid of this power 5 and I will left with 1 plus r over 100. Now hold your calculator and take the raise of 1.16 1 by 5. 1.16 raise 1 by 5 Okay, and this gives me 1.03 1.030 equals to 1 plus r over 100. Now in order to get value of r, shift 1 to other side, and I will left with 1.030 minus 1 equals to r over 100. Okay, take away 1.030 minus 1 is 0.03. 0.03 equals to r by 100. Shift 100 to other side and equation will take the form 0.03 multiplied by 100 equals to r multiplied by 100, and this is 3. 3 is equal to r. So the rate for this question is 3%. I hope you are clear about this question. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.